And welcome in to a football Friday night as we are live from Ed to Four, and we've got a good one for you tonight here on DSPN. It's the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week. Good evening, everybody. Russell Deese, glad to have you with us on our first really true fall-filling night for high school football in 2019. We'll dip down into maybe the mid-60s tonight before it's over. Beautiful, beautiful cloudless day in Macon, Georgia, as we finally got the weather to break. Remember, last Friday night it was 103 degrees in Macon, Georgia. Tonight we'll settle into the 70s as we kick this one off and fall into maybe the high 50s before it's finished. Tonight we got a really good one in Region 2-4A, AAA, and it's between the Jackson Red Devils and the Westside Seminoles. Seminoles, the homestanding team, come into tonight's game with a 4-2 record, 1-0 in the region. The Jackson Red Devils have lost two very close games. They are 3-2, but 1-0 in the region. So this is a big region battle here tonight as we go to the second half of this season and try to find our way into playoff rankings. Of course, Peach County sits at the top of this region. Everybody looking up, trying to chase the Peach County Trojans. Jackson comes in tonight. Their only two losses were 35-29 to Mary Persons at the Dogs' home turf up at Dan Pittsfield. And then, of course, Howard beat them 25-20. Howard, a quad A team. Of course, as far as the Westside Seminoles go tonight, they have been beaten by Howard, and they lost to Harris County in a shootout here in Macon. So we get ready for the kickoffs. We have not got the coin toss as of yet. We await the captains and the Seminoles. Let's see if we can get the home captains for you here, at least here tonight. And they are down at the far end of the field. And they are going to be Jalen Barden is going to be one of the four captains here tonight. The other one should be Victor Dixon Jr. along with Jalen Parker and Jalen Kennedy. So they'll go Jalen Hollywood Kennedy. Number 7, Jalen Parker. Number 6, their great quarterback, Victor Dixon Jr. And that's going to give you their 4, except for number 10. I'm sorry, Jalen Barden. Waiting for the Red Devils to come onto the field. We'll see if we can pick their numbers up for you. We'll keep it right here. Key games around town in the Macon area tonight that we'll keep an eye on. Of course, last night a crosstown rivalry game here in Macon between the Southwest Patriots and the Northeast Raiders. Coach Joe Dupree leading the Patriots and Jeremy Wiggins at Northeast, and the Raiders get a big night, and they win it 28-20 in a hard-fought victory. That was played last night here at Ed DePore. Glad to have you with us, and we'll go down to the sidelines here in just a minute and get our toss of the coin for you. And we'll go down to the sidelines and take a listen in if we can. Introduction of the captains at the middle of the field. I thank our many sponsors: Lester Miller, attorney at law, Kudu Grills, the Cottages on Wesleyan, You Park 'em, You Sell 'em, BT Media Productions, btmediapro.com, Texas Border Grill, Kudzu Seafood, just to name a few of them. Pawn Max of Macon. Stick around. We'll have our Pawn Max player of the game tonight. Westside has won the toss, and they want the ball, so the Seminoles will get the ball first here, and they so Westside will get the opening kickoff, and they will receive it, and we'll get ready for the teams to come onto the field. Another great football Friday night. Another big crosstown rivalry game in single A here tonight in Macon. It's Stratford at Tatnall in the single A private school division. Big one over in Jones County. Tonight is two battles of unbeaten as they take on Dutchtown. That ought to be a tremendous ball game as well, too. And we'll get ready for the Seminoles and the Jacksons to take the field. The Red Devils got a man in front carrying his Chucky doll. Breast Cancer Awareness Month here as the Seminoles get ready to run through their banner. Jalen Hollywood Canada going to lead them onto the field. Seminoles led by Victor Dixon Jr., already around 1,300 yards. Seminoles, he's thrown for, I believe, 18 touchdowns on the year. And we've had a computer go out on us here, so I can't give you the exact stats. The Red Devils going to be led by Josh Scott at quarterback as they run onto the field. And we await the arrival of Coach Risper and his Westside Seminoles. And here they go. Well, we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back and get this one kicked off from the head.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Ed DePore as we get ready to get this one kicked off here from you. Back deep for the Seminoles will go number 9, Kwame Atkins, and number 19, Jamie Cooper. Both of them, Jamie a senior, Kwame a junior. And a short kick, and it's going to be covered up on the opening kickoff. And that was number 32 that got in there on it. That was Javante Pock. So the Noles will set up shop. Across the front, they'll go Chad Sanford, Arrington Doughty, Nehemiah Waller, Terrell Mitchum, Jaquavius Collier. Marquise Thomas will be one of your wideouts along with Jalen Barton. Look for Kwame Atkins, to Kendrick Coates, Antonio Scott, and Jalen Kennedy to get in part of the action. Coates will come to this near side. Atkins will be the slot. To the far side, they'll go Thomas and Barton. Now they'll bring Thomas to this near side, and that's Kennedy that's going to start over there with Jalen Barton in the slot. Victor Dixon goes with an empty backfield. Jackson comes up in a 3-4. Going to throw it out here in the flat, and he's got Kendra Coates, and he's got room to run. He'll go from the 45 across the midfield stripe, ball into the 39-yard line, and that is enough for a 16-yard pickup and a new set of downs for the Seminoles to start the game. 1st and 10, they'll send Thomas now to that far side. They'll go trips to the right. They'll keep Coates down here with Kwame Atkins. Victor Dixon Jr., empty backfield. Takes the snap, looks, throws in the flats, got a man out there, and he'll curl out of bounds from the 39 and fall into about the 34-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him. And that was Jalen Barton on the reception. Barton and Kennedy to that near side. They'll go trips to this near side. To Kendry Coates will be the wide man to our near side. Take a little high snap, quickly out to Barton. Barton's got room to run, got a first down. Ball across the 31 and run out of bounds along the 27-yard line, and that's a first down for the Seminoles. Beautiful night in Macon. This time send a man in motion from right to left, going to take and going to leave it with him on a little jet sweep. And that was Marquise Thomas. And he's going to pick up from the 29. He'll go into about the 22-yard line. We'll give him 7 on the play. Call it, well, they're going to make it the 23. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be second down and about 4. Kwame Atkins this time in the backfield. Wide to this side will be Coates. Take, going to give it to Kwame Atkins. He's got room right up the middle. 10-5, touchdown. 23-yard touchdown run from Kwame Atkins, who's usually played slaughter wide. But in the first at 10:43 on the opening drive, no flags on the play. And the extra point will come from Diego Pedraza, the sophomore kicker. Well, the Seminoles are going to take another look at it, and they're going to come over and talk to Coach Spoons. Let's see if they decide to go for 2 here. Now, we had a Jackson Red Devil down on the play, and that's what caused us to have a pause in the action. So they'll take him off the field. Looks like he's got a little bit of a limp on that right side. So Pedraza will attempt this now with 10:43 to go. Out of the hole to Cooper. Snap, touch, kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. 10:43 in the first period. Westside takes the opening drive in for a score. First down when we come back for the Jackson Red Devils. Timeout on the field. We'll be back after this.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
So they kick it off, and the Red Devils are going to take it on the 37-yard line, and he's brought down very hard right along the 27, and number 39 was one of the first there to hit him, and that was Trayshawn Pearson for the Seminoles. Going to leave it on the corner, and that tailback's going to get on the outside, and that's Patrick. And he's going to go from the 27-yard line, and let's see where they knock him out. They're going to give him about the 34-yard line. So a nice 7-yard pickup for Patrick. So 2nd down and 3 for the Red Devils. Josh Scott in a shotgun. Alex Patrick is set back. He's going to leave it with Patrick again. He's going to squeeze through. He's going to run hard, and he's going to pick up a first down. And he's brought down by number 38, Dacian McCrary. And we may get a delay, not a delay game. We got a false start, and that's going to go against Jackson after they pick up a first down, and that's going to move them back 5, and it's going to make it 1st and 15. Move the ball from the 39-yard line, 38 rather, move it back to the 33. And Jackson will have a first down and 15 from there. Going to take, and the quarterback's going to get sacked. And number 3 in there to get him was Khalil Johnson, the junior linebacker. And that's going to move it back from to the 24-yard line. Got to get to the 38 to pick up a new set of downs. 2nd down and 14. They'll go trips to this near side. One close in on the other side. He'll move him up on the line now. Josh Scott in a shotgun. Single setback in protection. Going to take, throw out in the fat, and he completes it out there to number 6 for the Red Devils, and it's first down. Picks up about, let's see, they'll go from the 24. Where do they mark him out? They'll give him the 35. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down now. Got to pick up 3 more to keep the drive alive. They'll go trips to this side again. Alex Patrick will be the lone setback behind Josh Scott. Long count on a 3rd down and 3. Going to throw that little out there, and he's just going to miss a man. He was streaking over there. Coverage on the play by number 22, Naquay Morris, the senior defensive back for the Noles. So on a 4th down play, they'll send Jalen Barton back on a 4th down from the 35. Guy had to get to the 38, and Jackson is up to kick it away here. Snap is good and clean, and the left-footed punter is going to get a high punt. Barton's going to call for a fair catch along his own 38-yard line, and that's where the Noles will start with their 2nd possession of this first period of play. 8:52 to go to the first. Seminoles took the opening drive for a touchdown. It was a short kick, almost an onside kick that was covered up at around the 44 on that opening kickoff for the Seminoles. And they scored on a 23-yard touchdown run by Kwame Atkins. Van Sean Jackson has not been in the backfield so far. So they'll have a single setback in the backfield along with Victor Dixon Jr., who operates out of the shotgun. They'll stack 2 to this near side, 1 to the far side. Send a man in motion, and that is Jalen Barton. They're going to throw it out in the flat. No, they were going to throw it right in the middle of the field to Kendre Coates and just missed him. It was a good play design. They send Barden out because this is the guy they're going to look at awfully hard. He's a Pittsburgh commit. He's going to be a Panther next year. So he will certainly draw your attention. They'll send him that same way again. They'll run the same formation. Fake, throw it right back in the middle to Kendrick Coates. Catches it this time, but it's only a 2-yard pickup. And Coach Spoons opted to go back to the well that time on the exact same play because he knew it was open. And it almost bounced off to Kendrick Coates' hands. They'll send Barden out to the far side this time. Kwame Atkins will come in at tailback. Coates will be to this near side. In the slot will be Marquise Thomas. Tate going to throw it out to Barden. He's got a first down. He'll get knocked out right there at the 48-yard line, but it'll be enough to cross the midfield stripe into Jackson territory and pick up a new set of downs. 7:48 in the first. Second possession of the night for the Noles. They have scored on a 23-yard touchdown run already. Going to take, and then quarterback's going to bobble it a little bit, and he's going to get brought down by number 30 for the Jackson Red Devils, and that's going to be a 1-yard loss and bring up a 2nd and 11. Thomas and Coates to this side. They'll stack them one on top of the other. Jalen Barden to that far side. Kwame Atkins will be the setback, and now they'll send him out in the flats. And let's see, we got a flag. False start on the Seminoles. Back them up 5, bring up 2nd down and 16. After the 1-yard loss on the possession. Victor Dixon Jr., the quarterback, mishandled it there. Stay with that same formation. Send Kwame Atkins out in motion. Take and look. Now is he going to give it a little give and go? Now there he is. Jalen Barden in the middle of the field. 40, 35, almost broke away. 36-yard line of the Jackson Red Devils, but that's enough to pick up a new set of downs and keep the drive alive on a 3rd down play. In a shotgun, Dixon, Tay, go to Kwame Atkins. He's going to step in. He's going to pick up about 2 on the play. He'll fall forward, and he might get 3, and that's exactly what he'll get. He'll go from the 36 to the 33 of the Red Devils. Second down and 7. Clock ticks at 6:30 on the drive. Coates and Thomas to this side. Kwame Atkins will be your lone setback with Dixon. He'll send Atkins on his way. Going to look at the flat. Going to look. Victor Dixon Jr. is going to take off and run. He's going to get inside the 30, fall into the 27. He's going to be about a yard short. Got to get to the 26. They may mark him along the 28. We'll see where they do finally mark him. They'll give him the 27. Going to have to pick up just a little bit more than a yard maybe in the nose end of the football. Empty backfield now, and he'll run the quarterback draw. Has his first down and more as he'll get into the 21, maybe the 22. I think they'll mark him just inside the 22. The ball was on the 27, so he picks up 5, and he needed 1. First down and 10 from the 22-yard line. This time, Kennedy will be split to this near side. They go wides, both sides, slots, both sides. Going to take and give it to Kwame Atkins. No, the quarterback's going to keep it. 20, 17, 16, 15. Maypal into the 14, and that's what they'll give him. So a 1st and 10. He'll pick up about 8 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 2. Ball's on the 14. Got to get to the 13. Barton and Thomas to the far side. Kwame Atkins will be your setback. Kennedy with Coates in the slot to this near side. Take, go to Kwame Atkins. No fakes. He's going to throw the fade to Jalen Barton. He's going to catch it. Is he going to get in? Touchdown. Touchdown. So a 14-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Barton from Victor Dixon Jr. And Pedraza will come in for the extra point. So the Noles have had the ball twice. Extra point from Pedraza. Snap, touch, kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. It's a Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on DSBN. 4:23 to go in the first. Noles lead at 14-0. We'll be back.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Welcome back to Ed to 4. The Noles have struck for the second time on their first 2 possessions. At the 4:23 mark, it's a 14-yard touchdown pass from Victor Dixon Jr. to Jalen Barton, the Pittsburgh commit. Extra point by Pedraza is good, and the Noles take a 14-0 lead with 4:23 to go. They'll kick it away, and it's going to go over the back of the return man's head, but he's going to bring it back, and he has broke containment. And he's going to bring that ball all the way back to the 37-yard line, and that is a big, big return. So the Red Devils will have it at exactly at their 40-yard line. Going to take, and he's going to leave it to Alex Patrick, and he's going to cross the line of scrimmage and pick up 3 on the play to the 43 before he is brought down. And one of the first men in there to meet him was number 51, Cameron Thomas. Make that 52, Jadarius Mann, the senior. Josh Scott in a shotgun, going to look and going to throw out in the flat and threw it behind his receiver out there, going to number 25 on the play. Incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Scott on the 3rd down, going to get pressured, going to get away from 1, get away from 2, going to pick up about 3 on the play before he is brought down number 38 on the tackle, and that was Dacian McCrary, the junior linebacker, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 6. And let's see what the Red Devils are up to do here. Kick it away, and Barton's going to let it touch, and now we have to pick it up at the 24. Going to reverse his field and go the opposite way. Picks up 1 block, picks up 2, and they'll run him out of bounds along the 28-yard line, and that's where he'll be 1st down and 10 for the Seminoles. So 2:40 to go.
Fans, be sure to follow Bib Athletics on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for score stories and behind-the-scenes look at Bib Athletics. Tag us in your pictures for the chance to be featured with the hashtag.
So Jalen Barton will step in a shotgun. Go trips to that far side. Look straight back. Gonna look. Gonna throw it all this way to Hollywood Canada, and he's gonna catch it. No. Gonna bounce off his hands at the 28-yard line. Had a man in coverage back there. Dixon in a shotgun, going to leave it with Kwame Atkins. He's going to take a draw, and he's going to go across the 30, get to the 35, I believe is where they'll mark him. Pick up a 5 on the play, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. I spoke too soon. Victor Dixon looking for Barton. He's going to get collected. No, he'll escape. He's got a receiver down there if he can hang on, and that was Marquise Thomas, and he does, and he's going to be right at the midfield stripe, and that's enough for a 1st down. Anthony Henderson, the quarterback, and a cornerback on the coverage for the Red Devils. Going to take and give it inside, and let's see who ran it that time. It was Kwame Atkins again. We have not seen, as I said, in the lineup tonight, Van Chon Jackson for the Seminoles. Take and leave it to Kwame again. And that's number 3. That's Khalil Johnson. I'm sorry. And Khalil is a good-sized young man, the junior. Now Victor Dixon's going to go under center on 3rd and 2. Going to try to get a push, and the Red Devils are going to say no, sir, unless he can get away. And number 50 is going to be on the tackle that time, and that was Felix Hickson. And on a 4th down and 2, going to take and going to throw it out in the flat, and he just threw it behind Marquise Thomas. And the Seminoles are going to turn it over on downs. We finally got that roster up. on the Red Devils. And let's see if we can identify some of these young men. Cameron Edwards will come out to this side. Tight end will be Tajay McCord. Alexander Patrick will be the lone setback. Going to fake to him. He's going to throw a streak, and he's got a man running free down there, but he can't get the ball to him. And that was number 15, and that was Dennis Foster. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Red Devils. Taking, going to give it number 17 on the play. 13, rather. That was Patrick. He'll get to the 45, pick up 3. But it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 as the clock runs out in the first. We go to the second. 14-0. Noles on top. You're listening to the Gridiron Game of the Week on DSPN Sports. We'll return after this timeout. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back. Start the second. Noles lead it on a 23-yard touchdown run by Kwame Atkins at 10 minutes into this one. And then a 14-yard pass from Victor Dixon Jr. to Jalen Barton. That's where we said as we start the second. Josh Scott in a shotgun. Going to sit back and look, and he's trying to go down this way to Dennis Foster. And it's going to be incomplete, but they're going to call Jalen Kennedy on a pass interference, I believe. Pass interference against Westside is the call. Going to take and give it off to the tailback, and he's got room to run. We're going to get a late flag come in. And this may be holding. Let's see. Holding from the spot of the foul. Now, he picked up enough for a first down on the play, but the flag's going to be thrown on the 34-yard line. Ball originally was on the 40, is where they started it, and he had run it in for a first down, but that's going to move it back to the 43 and bring it first down and 14. Quarterback's going to take, and now he's going to reverse his field, and he's going to have to run it himself. He's going to pick up his penalty yards and more, and he's going to go from the 44, pick up about 9 to the 35. We'll give him 8. Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, they're going to give him the 35. So it's going to bring up a manageable 3rd down at 3rd and 5 at the Seminoles' 35-yard line. So 3rd down and 5, 11:26 to go here as we start the second period of play. Quarterback going to take and give it to his tailback, and rather that's going to be Dennis Foster on the carry. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down and keeps the drive alive. And take that back, that was Alex Patrick. So the tailback gets more than enough on the play. He'll pick up, needed 5, got 6. Now they go with a full house backfield, going to leave it with number 21, and he's got room to run. He's going to drag tacklers all the way inside the 14-yard line, make it the 15, no, the 14-yard line, and he's going to go from the 28 to the 14-yard pickup, 1st down and 10. They found a new formation now. Full house backfield, disguising it a little bit. Quarterback going to take, and now he's going to have some lead blocks. And going to step in. He'll go to the 10 maybe. Pick up 4 on the play. 2nd down. Take and going to give it to a tailback, 2nd man through, and he's not going to have much room to run, and he's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage, maybe the 9. See where they mark it. They'll mark it at the 9. Got to get to the 5, 3rd down and 4. Reset the play clock at 30 as they set it down. Key 3rd down here for the Red Devils. They'd like to keep this drive alive. 14-0 is what they trail. Clock ticks. Under 10 at 9:50 to go in the second. Big 3rd down. Knowles defense tries to bow its back. Going to throw a little jump pass. Going to do a little T-bow action and going to have a touchdown. Nice execution on the play by quarterback Josh Scott, rather. So Josh Scott gets his first touchdown of the night. And it's a 9-yard touchdown pass. Extra point is blocked. No good. Timeout on the field. 9:40 to go. Knowles lead it 14-6. We'll be back after this timeout.
Dr. Lee Stockschlager and Dr. John Coe at North Macon Dental Associates are proud supporters of high school athletics. Their office welcomes new patients and offers treatments that include routine checkups, restorations, crowns and bridges, oral surgery, Zoom whitening, and implant dentistry. They also treat orthodontic patients with Invisalign. Visit us online at northmacondental.com.
Welcome back to Ed DePore. Red Devils finally get on the board at the 9:40 mark, and it's a new ball game, even though they did miss the extra point. 14-6. Back deep for the Knowles will go Kwame Atkins on one side. And he'll sit on around the 10-yard line. Kick this one. The up man's going to take it along the 20. Get to the 25-30. Got a little blocking. Got to found a little seam over there. And that was Thomas on the return for the Seminoles, and they'll be in good field position. See where they finally mark him out at. They're going to put it back on 38.5. So for the first time tonight, we see Van Sean Jackson in it running back, and number 50 that time is going to jump offside, and that's Jaquavius Collier. And it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that's going to move the ball back to the 34-yard line from the 39 and make it first down and 15. Take and go to Jackson. Big man comes to run. He's going to step inside, and he's going to get brought down rather quickly. Number 42 on the tackle for the Red Devils. Going to take and give it back inside again on the running play on a second down. Now it's Jackson on the carry again. So his first 2 carries of the night and his first appearance of the night here on this drive. 8:50 to go in the second, 14-6. Seminoles on top, but facing a 3rd and 14. Make it 13. Got to get to the 48.5 to pick up a new set of downs. Victor Dixon Jr. going to get rolled and get pressure this time. They'll run him out of bounds. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe +1. We'll see where they mark it now. They're going to give it to him back to the 39, so it's going to be 4th down and 10. And the kicking team will come on. Diego Pedraza. And back deep, looks like it'll be Dennis Foster. And it will be. Stand along his own 30 for the Red Devils. Late man runs on for the Seminoles, and that's Keon Hodges. So Foster will stand along his own 27. Pedraza gets a great kick, drives him inside the 17, and he's going to put it on the ground, and the Noles are going to recover it. And the Noles are going to recover it on the 18-yard line, and that's number 23, Keyshawn Rivers, a senior, on the recovery. So Foster took his eye off of a driving kick by Pedraza. And he drove him inside the 20, and he looked up and saw company coming and took his eyes off, and on the ground it went. So the Noles will be at the 18-yard line with 8:19 to go in the second, and an opportunity to put more points on the board and widen this lead from 14-6 after the Red Devils finally answered in the second period at 9:40 to go on a 9-yard Josh Scott touchdown play. Going to take and give it to Van Sean Jackson, and man, he got racked on the inside by the Red Devils. Number 8 on that play for the Red Devils that time. Quarterback going to look, wait for his man to break, and he was wide open. Marquise Thomas. "17-yard touchdown pass for Dixon to Marquise Thomas. So Pedraza will come on for the extra point. 7:43 to go. Chance to make it a 21-6 game. Snap. Touch is good. Kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. Noles lead it 21-6 at the 7:43 mark of the second. We'll be back after this timeout.
Macon Boots is the newest addition to Midtown Macon. With brands like Rocky, Ariete, Georgia Boots, and more, Macon Boots can help you find the boots you're looking for with unbeatable prices. Whether it's boots for work, everyday wear, or maybe boots are just your thing, we have a whole selection from America, Canada, and Australia. While you're here, make sure to check out our authentic belt buckles, handmade knives, genuine leather wallets, and much more that you can only find at Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Try to get you some updates here. We'll have some more here in just a second. Single A crosstown rivalry game going tonight. Stratford came into this game 1-4. Tatnall was 3-2. Stratford leads it now 7-0 after 2 Tatnall turnovers on fumbles. John Costater and Mike Owens keeping us up to date. Fair catch on the up back along the 30 on the kickoff. And that's where the Red Devils will take over on downs. Let's see what else we got around the area. Camden County's leading the team out of South Carolina 14-6. Jefferson 7, Hart County 7. It is now Stratford 21, Tatnall 0, 3:47 in the second. Quarterback going to take and throw it out in the flat, and he's got a man out there, and he's going to make one miss, but not the second before the Noles bring him down after a 2-yard game. Valdosta leads Houston County 3-0 in that game. Mary Persons 10, Upson Lee 8. And that's 7 minutes to go in the second. Bill Weaver, thank you of the Macon Touchdown Club providing us with that. We'll try to get you some more around the area that we looked at that we wanted to keep an eye on tonight. Looking for that Jones County, but there's a big play by the Red Devils. Quarterback's going to get it out there and going to get a man on the run. He's going to take it from the 32, and he's going to go all the way to the 37-yard line. So a 55-yard pickup. Excuse me, make that. Ball was on the 32. Make that a 35-yard pickup. Scott gonna throw a little fade down there, and he's got a man. Did he catch it? Yes, he did, along the 3-yard line. And let's see who made the reception on that time, if we can catch his number here as he goes off. And that was Dennis Foster. So the Red Devils now will go with that full house back pin. Quarterback going to stay in the shotgun. We're backs to either side and one deep behind him. Take, and the quarterback's going to run the draw. He's going to try to find a little seam, and he's going to sneak in there, and I believe he's over for a touchdown, and he is. Josh Scott on a nifty little 3-yard run, and they answer the Noles right back. So Scott has thrown for one, and now he's run for one, and the extra point will come. Update, Rutland leads it. That is in the second period. 16-7, Rutland over Pike County. Big game for Rusty Eastham there tonight if they could get that win. Extra point is good. We'll keep it right here instead of going to a break. See if we can get anything else for you. Let's see. Some of the games that we're definitely looking to follow for you here tonight, just from around our area. Jackson Westside here, FPD Wilkinson County, Jones County, and Dutchtown. We do not have a score on that. Rutland leads Pike County. That's a big lead for them. First-year head coach over at the Rutland Hurricanes. Northeast and Southwest last night, that final was 30-23. We thought 28-20 was what we saw. And it was 28-20. Other games we'll look at: Tweed County's in town and Macon tonight to play Mount LaSalle's. Mary Persons and Upson Lee, we gave you that a minute ago, 10-8. Central and Kendrick. Bainbridge is at Veterans. Here's the kick, and Thomas is going to catch it on his 18-yard line and look for room to run, and he's going to get across the 31 to about the 33. Coffee County and Northside, Valdosta and Hoco. Warner Robins plays Harris County tonight. Veterans is at Bainbridge. So just a few of the games we're going to try to keep an eye on for you.
Fans, did you know that being late to school just 10 minutes every day can add up to 1.5
So 6-14, 21-13 now, as the Seminoles took an early 14-0 first quarter lead. And now Josh Scott has thrown a 9-yard touchdown pass in the second and has a 17-yard run, a 3-yard touchdown run. Take and going to leave it up to Kwame Atkins, and he's going to cross from the 32 on a first down play out to the 41. See where they'll mark him out. They may give him the first down. They do. They give him 10 yards on the play plus. Go to Atkins again. He'll cross up to the 46 from the 43, 3-yard pickup. Going to take, and he's going to try to go down here, and he was trying to go that time to Marquis Thomas. Ball's incomplete and out of bounds. Victor Dixon throws out here to Jalen Barton, and he's going to get run out of bounds at the 46-yard line. That's going to be enough. They're going to rule him out at the 45. That's enough for a first down. Make it first down and 10. They'll keep the drive alive with 5:22 to go, leading 21-13. Dixon out in the flats to Thomas, and he's got room to run, and he's going to get close to first down yardage. They'll wrestle him down at the 35, and he may just have another set of downs. And he will. First down and 10, another 10-yard pickup. Kwame Atkins, a lone setback. They'll give it to him this time. He'll step in to the 35, get to the 34 before he's brought down by the Red Devils. The man got into the backfield that time, number 42 on the tackle. Victor Dixon going to look, and now he's going to tuck it and run. Get to the 30, get to the 27. He'll pick up about 6. Let's see where they mark him down. They give him the 26. He's only going to be able a yard short. They'll mark him back down now about the 28. Going to take and had a man that came in there, and they just crushed him. Jackson with a huge defensive play. And that was number 3 on the carry, and that was Khalil Johnson. And Johnson's going to check out. Kwame Atkins is going to check in. Play clock under 18 as they look to the sideline to get the play. Westside will take timeout with 3:32 to go on a 4th down and 4. We'll take it with them. Timeout. We'll be back.
Macon Boots is the newest addition to Midtown Macon. With brands like Rocky, Ariete, Georgia Boots, and more, Macon Boots can help you find the boots you're looking for with unbeatable prices. Whether it's boots for work, everyday wear, or maybe boots are just your thing, we have a whole selection from America, Canada, and Australia. While you're here, make sure to check out our authentic belt buckles, handmade knives, genuine leather wallets, and much more that you can only find at Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Welcome back. 3:32 to go here in the second period of play. And the Seminoles will face a 4th down and 4. Ball on the Jackson 30-yard line. Got to get to the 25 to get a new set of downs. Victor Dixon's going to have pressure. He'll step away from 1, get away from 2. He'll take, and he should have ran with it, and he didn't, and he's going to be past the line of scrimmage when he threw the football, and they're going to get insult to injury here. Incomplete. Jackson's going to take the ball. He should have tucked the ball and ran. He had the first down if he did. So a good play by the Jackson defense, and with 3:24 to go, they'll take over. Let's see what we got updates locally here for you. End of 1, Bleckley County and Waco. Boy, that's going to be a good one down there. Coffee County and Northside, 0-0. Calhoun leads Adairsville 17-7. Upson Lee has answered back on Mary Persons. It's now 17-15. Mount LaSalle's in the second quarter. Leads Twiggs County by a score of 40-0. Mount LaSalle's undefeated on the season. Single A. And let's see if we got anything else for you on scores. And we don't. 17-15, that Mary Persons Upson Lee. That's another key battle in 4A in that region. Going to take Scott. Going to look. Now he's going to have to run. Going to come outside. Going to get pushed out around the 34-yard line. Man chasing him down was number 21, Jalen Burnett. Single setback between Josh Scott. Scott going to look, going to throw it out here, and he was going to 25, Cameron Edwards. And he's going to step out of bounds, but he's going to have enough, I believe, for the first down. Let's see where they mark him. They're going to put him on the 40, and with 3:05, he'll get out of bounds, stop the clock, but keep the drive alive. Anthony Henderson will be the slot on that far side. Going to take, and Scott's going to drop straight back. Got to look. Now he'll take off and run. Nope. Stays behind the line and tries to throw it right over the top to a man. Incomplete. And I believe he was trying to go to Cameron Edwards that time. And he was trying to go to Anthony Henderson was the man he was trying to go to. Drop straight back. He's going to leave it with the tailback, Patrick, and he's going to step in on a second down play. Go from the 40 to about the 45. Pick up 5, but that clock runs now at the 2:45 mark in the second. In a shotgun. Big 3rd and 5. Jackson trying an answer, and he got a man. He broke away. Going to turn it back inside on the 40 and get all the way down to the 31-yard line. Scott just slipped it in there to Dennis Foster. And marked the ball on the 31. So a big pickup on downs, and the clock rolls to 2 minutes on this next snap. They'll go trips to this near side, wide out to that far side with a slot, empty backfield. Quarterback going to look, going to step up in the pocket, throw it right down the middle, and it's going to be intercepted by Kennedy, and he's going to bring it back this way out of the end zone. Get to the 10, to the 15, almost got the ball knocked out of his hand by number 12, Josh Scott. Or make it number 13. Alexander Patrick trying to come back and knock it out of his hand. So after a big completion, Jalen Kennedy, Hollywood gets a big pick in the end zone. Tried to throw that seam right down the middle, overthrew him and had double coverage on him with somebody over the top, and they got an interception to Kennedy. He brings it back to the 20. .150 to go in the period. Khalil Johnson will be the tailback this time. They'll give it to Big Khalil, and he'll run over a man, and he'll get to the 25. Pickup of about 5 on the play, maybe the 26. Johnson will stay in at tailback. Victor Dixon right down the middle. Got Jalen Barton on the 45. Breaks away from 1, breaks away from 3. Going to go to the corner. 20, 10, 5. Going to get run out of bounds on the 7. From the 26-yard line, he'll go to, let's see where they'll mark it. They'll put it on the 3-yard line. Timeout. We'll take it with them. 66 seconds to go in the period. We'll be back.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Welcome back to Ed DePore. 106, 21-13 game. William Kennedy, Jalen Kennedy, rather, for Westside got an interception in the end zone after a big play from Jackson quarterback Josh Scott on a completion to Dennis Foster. They tried to knock on the door, and he threw it over the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. Kennedy brought it back out to about the 20, and Victor Dixon has just hit on a big strike from his own 26 down to the Red Devils' 3-yard line. First down and goal. Khalil Johnson in the backfield. Thomas will come off late on this one. Jalen Barton will be split wide to this side. Taken, going to give it to Johnson, and he got pinned down and hit hard, and number 42 is in there, and that is Ryan Langley, and he has made some really good stops here tonight from his linebacker position for the Red Devils. So second and goal, move them all the way back to the 6. Take, and you're going to give it to, no, Victor Dixon's going to keep it. Cut inside, he'll get to the 5 before he'll go down, and another good defensive play, that time by number 30, Jalen Roberts. I believe that was number 30 on the play. Timeout, Westside will take it with him. 33 seconds to go. Third and goal when we come back. 21-13, we'll be back. Welcome back to Ed Before. 21-13 is your score here. It's going to bring up a third down and goal from the 5-yard line for Westside. And they'll go single set back this time. Nope. Let's see what they do with Victor Dixon. And let's see if Jackson don't take a timeout here. And they do. We'll take it with them back in 30 seconds.
There is a legend among fishermen in central Georgia about Kudzu Seafood Company and the most interesting man in seafood, Captain Lee. To create his infamous jam pups, Captain Lee has a school of docile barracuda trained to grate the cheese and panko breadcrumbs with their razor-sharp teeth as he, Captain Lee, gently tucks individual grains of rice into his shrimp and sausage jambalaya. Rice, Captain Lee handpicked while blindfolded, a skill acquired from years of silent training in a Tibetan island monastery. Stop in at Kudzu Seafood Company, 473rd Street, downtown Macon, and see the legend for yourself. Stay coastal, my friends.
Welcome back. We'll give you an update. Single A here in Macon tonight. Stratford 21, Tattnall nothing. Northside trails Coffee County at the half, 7-0. Let's see what else we can get for you. Mountain DeSales 40, Twiggs County nothing. Trying to get that score out of Jones County. $33 seconds to go. Not sure why the PA announcer wants noise when your team's got the ball, but he seemed to ask for it anyway. Victor Dixon going to look in the end zone. He's going to William Kennedy, and they're going to say incomplete. But we got a flag in the end zone, and let's see what it is. Are we going to get defensive holding here? Not for sure. Number 21 back there on the covers, and that was Jalen Medlock.
There are fouls on both teams. Holding on the offense, holding on the defense. Those penalties will offset. Replay third down.
So you heard it. Holding on the defense, holding on the offense. They'll replay third down, and that'll give the Noles a second shot at it here on a third down and goal. 27 seconds left on the clock. So Victor Dixon Jr. from a shotgun going to look, and he got hammered as he threw that ball. And, man, I don't know who hit him. Yeah, we do. Number 8 laid the wood to him, and that was Antavius Fish. 4th down and 5. And Fish got in there hard and really hit Victor Dixon Jr., and it falls incomplete in the end zone. 21 seconds incomplete. I'll reset that game clock. And Pedraza will try to give him the extra point. Or the field goal, rather. This will be a 22-yard attempt. Snap, touch. Kick is up, and kick is good. Timeout on the field. 21 seconds to go in the half. Westside extends the lead 24-13. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back. Now, let's see. Now this year's 16 seconds on the clock. Westside with a 22-yard field goal from Pedraza. Checking to see anything on Rutland. No update on Rutland. Checking with Bibb County Athletic Director Barney Hester. And here's Dennis Foster on the return, and he's got room to run. One man's got to run him down, and he's going to shove him out of bounds finally on the 19, make it the 18-yard line. So a big return. We'll watch a replay of it. And Foster picked it up on about the 27. And before he was finally run out of bounds. And he made it all the way to the 18-yard line. So about a 47-yard return. Make that a 57-yard return. So with 6 seconds to go, Jackson instead of making this an 11-point game, may try to make it something happen before then, and we got a timeout, and let's see if this was an official or did Westside call it. Westside calls it. That's their final timeout of the half. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Ed to 4. Reset the clock to 6 seconds. Trying to see if we can give you anything else.
All right, Westside fans, let's make some noise. They got time for one play. You need to knock it down. Get loud.
Ball on the 18. Josh got it. Alexander Patrick will be his only setback. Going to take and give to Patrick, and he's going to try to get out of bounds on around the 10. And I believe he will. 1 second left, and let's see if they don't put 1 second on the board. They will. Maybe 2 seconds on the board. Let's see. And they're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock. So they're going to reach for a field goal here now. Peyton Zimmerman will try to kick one from 22. Snap, touch, kick is up. And kick is good. So Zimmerman nails a 22-yard field goal, and they answer back, and they get the 3 points back that they lost, and it's 24-16 as we go to the break. We'll take some time out, take a break. We'll be back and get ready for the second half.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium one-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Dr. Lee Stockslager and Dr. John Coe at North Macon Dental Associates are proud supporters of high school athletics. Their office welcomes new patients and offers treatments that include routine checkups, restorations, crowns and bridges, oral surgery, Zoom whitening, and implant dentistry. They also treat orthodontic patients with Invisalign. Visit us online at northmacondental.com.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Macon Boots is the newest addition to Midtown Macon. With brands like Rocky, Ariete, Georgia Boots, and more, Macon Boots can help you find the boots you're looking for with unbeatable prices. Whether it's boots for work, everyday wear, or maybe boots are just your thing, we have a whole selection from America, Canada, and Australia. While you're here, make sure to check out our authentic belt buckles, handmade knives, genuine leather wallets, and much more that you can only find at Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of the world.
There is a legend among fishermen in central Georgia about Kudzu Seafood Company and the most interesting man in seafood, Captain Lee. To create his infamous jam pups, Captain Lee has a school of docile barracuda trained to grate the cheese and panko breadcrumbs with their razor-sharp teeth as he, Captain Lee, gently tucks individual grains of rice into his shrimp and sausage jambalaya. Rice, Captain Lee handpicked while blindfolded, a skill acquired from years of silent training in a Tibetan island monastery. Stop in at Kudzu Seafood Company, 473rd Street, downtown Macon, and see the legend for yourself. Stay coastal, my friends.
I'm King Kemper, and on behalf of the Macon Touchdown Club, we want to take a moment to thank the many individual, corporate, and community supporters in the Middle Georgia area that continue to support the Macon Touchdown Club and its educational foundation. The Macon Touchdown Club was founded in 1946, making it one of the oldest touchdown clubs in the South, honoring student athletes. As we enter our 74th year, the Macon Touchdown Club Educational Foundation has awarded over $350,000 in college scholarships to local high school scholar athletes. All of this has been made possible by the generous support of our members, corporate sponsors, and the Middle Georgia community. On behalf of the Macon Touchdown Club, we would like to thank you for your tremendous support. To find out more about becoming a member of the Macon Touchdown Club, our educational foundation, and this year's schedule, please visit MaconTouchdownClub.com.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Dr. Lee Stockslager and Dr. John Coe at North Macon Dental Associates are proud supporters of high school athletics. Their office welcomes new patients and offers treatments that include routine checkups, restorations, crowns and bridges, oral surgery, zoom whitening, and implant dentistry. They also treat orthodontic patients with Invisalign. Visit us online at northmacondental.com.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Macon Boots is the newest addition to Midtown Macon. With brands like Rocky, Ariete, Georgia Boots, and more, Macon Boots can help you find the boots you're looking for with unbeatable prices. Whether it's boots for work, everyday wear, or maybe boots are just your thing, we have a whole selection from America, Canada, and Australia. While you're here, make sure to check out our authentic belt buckles, handmade knives, genuine leather wallets, and much more that you can only find at Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
There is a legend among fishermen in central Georgia about Kudzu Seafood Company and the most interesting man in seafood, Captain Lee. To create his infamous jam pups, Captain Lee has a school of docile barracuda trained to grate the cheese and panko breadcrumbs with their razor-sharp teeth as he, Captain Lee, gently tucks individual grains of rice into his shrimp and sausage jambalaya. Rice, Captain Lee handpicked while blindfolded, a skill acquired from years of silent training in a Tibetan island monastery. Stop in at Kudzu Seafood Company, 473rd Street, downtown Macon, and see the legend for yourself. Stay coastal, my friends.
I'm King Kemper, and on behalf of the Macon Touchdown Club, we want to take a moment to thank the many individual, corporate, and community supporters in the Middle Georgia area that continue to support the Macon Touchdown Club and its educational foundation. The Macon Touchdown Club was founded in 1946, making it one of the oldest touchdown clubs in the South, honoring student athletes. As we enter our 74th year, the Macon Touchdown Club Educational Foundation has awarded over $350,000 in college scholarships to local high school scholar athletes. All of this has been made possible by the generous support of our members, corporate sponsors, and the Middle Georgia community. On behalf of the Macon Touchdown Club, we would like to thank you for your tremendous support. To find out more about becoming a member of the Macon Touchdown Club, our educational foundation, and this year's schedule, please visit MaconTouchdownClub.com.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Dr. Lee Stockslager and Dr. John Coe at North Macon Dental Associates are proud supporters of high school athletics. Their office welcomes new patients and offers treatments that include routine checkups, restorations, crowns and bridges, oral surgery, Zoom whitening, and implant dentistry. They also treat orthodontic patients with Invisalign. Visit us online at northmacondental.com.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Macon Boots is the newest addition to Midtown Macon. With brands like Rocky, Ariete, Georgia Boots, and more, Macon Boots can help you find the boots you're looking for with unbeatable prices. Whether it's boots for work, everyday wear, or maybe boots are just your thing, we have a whole selection from America, Canada, and Australia. While you're here, make sure to check out our authentic belt buckles, handmade knives, genuine leather wallets, and much more that you can only find at Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
There is a legend among fishermen in central Georgia about Kudzu Seafood Company and the most interesting man in seafood, Captain Lee. To create his infamous jam pups, Captain Lee has a school of docile barracuda trained to grate the cheese and panko breadcrumbs with their razor-sharp teeth as he, Captain Lee, gently tucks individual grains of rice into his shrimp and sausage jambalaya. Rice, Captain Lee handpicked while blindfolded, a skill acquired from years of silent training in a Tibetan island monastery. Stop in at Kudzu Seafood Company, 473rd Street, downtown Macon, and see the legend for yourself. Stay coastal, my friends.
And welcome back to Ed DePore as we get ready for the second half. Let's get you caught up on some scores from around the area. Harris County 15, Warner Robins 13. That is at the half. Of course, here are our scores. Westside 24, Jackson 16. Valdosta leads Hoco 16-3. All these are halves. Dublin 14, Dodge County 6, Stratford 21, Tattnall 7 in Macon tonight. Vidalia leads Jeff Davis 28-3. Also in Macon tonight, FPD leads Wilkinson County 26-7. Mary Persons leads Upson Lee 24-15 at the half. Mary Persons threw a 20-yard touchdown pass with 8 seconds to go in the half. Mount LaSalle leads Twiggs County 40-0. That was also at the half. Coffee leads Northside 7-0. Here our score, like we said, 24-16. Jackson's going to get the ball to start the second half. Westside scored with 10 minutes to go in the first on a 23-yard run by Kwame Atkins. That made it 7-0. Then a 14-yard pass from Dixon to Jalen Barden made it 14-0. Josh Scott got on the board with a 9-yard pass for the Red Devils. Went for 2, and it was no good. Made it 14-6. Victor Dixon Jr. on his second touchdown of the night. 17-yarder to Thomas with 7:43 to go in the second. Made it 21-6. Then Josh Scott got a 3-yard touchdown run for the Red Devils. Extra point was good. Made it 21-13. Pedraza got a 22-yard field goal with 21 seconds left to make it 24-13. And then after a big run back, the Red Devils kicked on a 22-yard field goal, made it 24-16. Short kick, and the man will take it along to 30. And on the return that time was Jalen Roberts for the Red Devils, and we get set to go here. So 11:55 to go in the second. We'll try to keep you up to date for scores as they come in the rest of the evening here tonight. What was the other score? Oh, yeah, we had one. Dutchtown 16, Jones County 14, and that was 1:40 left in the half. Scott in a shotgun. Going to get trips to this near side, 2 to the far side. Empty backfield. Going to look to his sideline with 9 seconds on the play clock. Gets the snap. Going to look in the flat, look upfield, and try to get a progression. Now he's going to run it up the middle of the field, pick up 14 big yards, and go to the 48, maybe the 49-yard line. They'll mark him at the 40, just short of the 49. First down and 10. Go trips to this near side. Alex Patrick will be the lone setback. They'll go to him. Patrick will try to go off right tackle. He'll spin away from one. Won't spin away from the second, and the Seminoles will have a man that'll come in there and knock him down, and that was number 52, and that was Cameron Thomas. Make that Jadarius Mann, the senior defensive lineman. Trips again to this side. Anthony Harris will be the man in the slot in the 3. Take and look and drop straight back. Going to look, going to throw over the middle field, and he's going to skip it along the 40-yard line. He was trying to get to number 16, Jalen Jones. Ball's incomplete. It's going to bring up a third down from the Noles 49-yard line. Nose into the ball, will touch it there. Scott going to drop straight back. Tries to go in the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete. And he was trying to go to number 15, Dennis Foster. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're going to need 8 to go to get a new set of downs. Kick it, and Barton's going to take it along the 14. Come to this near side. He's going to get out of bounds about the 26, so a 12-yard return.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 26-yard line of Westside. It'll be 1st and 10.
First down and 10. Douglas County and Mays. This is halftime. Mays leads it 17-13. As my good friend Jim Harden says, we call it corn. Victor Dixon Jr. sends Jalen Barton now sprint out to that side, and he'll load it with 3. Going to look, throws it in the flats to Barton. Got room to run, runs out of bounds after about a 7-yard pickup. Ryan Langley forced him out over there on that side. 2nd down and 3. Take and going to give it to Kwame Atkins. He's going to step in and get to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all before he gets knocked down. Number 8, one of the men in on tackle, and Tavius Fish, and he's had a good night here for the Red Devils. Third down and 3. To Kendrick Coates will be split to this side. They'll bring Thomas now to be in the slot on this side. Single setback. Kwame Atkins. Now they'll split him out. Now they'll put Jalen Barton out here. They'll throw it out in the flats, and he'll catch it on the 25, 30, 35, 37, fall up to the 38, and that's enough for a first down. Dixon was a little late getting that ball out, but he got it to him, and Jalen, with that speed and elusiveness, was able to pick up about really 12 yards from where he caught it and get a first down and keep the drive alive. Barton will go to that far side along with Thomas. Coach will be the single wide out to this near side. Victor Dixon going to take and get to Thomason. He's got a good block by Jalen Barton out there who couldn't hold it long enough. And the man knocks him down. Number 6, who's had a good night here as well, Anthony Henderson at his quarterback position, was able to fight off the block and make the tackle. Tight end checks in Javante Fox for the Seminoles. Taking a late snap, and that's going to be false start on Westside. And I think that one's on the center because the entire line moved and he didn't snap the ball in time.
After the penalty, the ball will be spotted on the 36-yard line. That's going to make it 2nd down and 12 to go.
2nd and 12, moves it back to the 36-yard line. As I said, we'll try to keep an eye on as many scores as we can find for you. Bleckley County 14, Waco 12. That is a 6:57 in the third. That's a big game. Dixon in a shotgun. Gives it to Kwame Atkins. He's on a 2nd down play. Going to pick up about 3 on the play. Make it 2. 2nd down and 10. 3rd down and 10, rather. As they'll mark that ball along the 39-yard line. Looks like he's actually got to get to the 48, so we'll call it 9 yards to go. Coates and Thomas to this side, Barton to that far side. In the background, in the backfield, it's going to be Kwame Atkins. Dixon out of a shotgun. He's been most of the night. I think we've seen him under center one time. Throws it in the flat, and Thomas got drilled. And number 3 on the tackle that time on a beautiful tackle. And that was Trey Jones for the Red Devils. So back deep. We'll go 15, Dennis Foster. Pedraza will kick it away. His last and lone punt of the night. I believe he only punted it once. It was a beautiful long spiral that drove Foster back. And he put it on the ground, and the Noles got a field goal out of it. High snap. It's going to go over Pedraza's head. He's going to get his leg turned around on it, and it's going to take a Seminoles bounce. And they are lucky to get that one away. Number 3 on the return was Trey Jones for the Red Devils, and they'll get up good field position, but Pedraza was lucky to get that kick away at all. So here come the Red Devils, trailing by 8 with 7:22 to go in the third period of play. Their first possession of the second half. Cameron Edwards will come split to this far side. They'll go trips to the other side. Anthony Henderson will be the man split wide out there. Single setback. Going to throw it in the flat to Foster. He's got room to run. 50, 45. Cuts back in along the 40. 33, 38. See where they mark him out. They'll mark him out at the 36 of Westside. So a 14-yard pickup on the play. Just a little simple throw out in the flat and let him use his speed. Got good blocking on that side to help spring him. Edwards will go to that far side. Henderson will come to this near side. Going to take, and he had a man out here he was trying to throw it to, and that was Foster again. Ball's incomplete. So they'll bring Jalen Jones out wide to this side. Foster will be on the inside mark. Henderson will be in the middle. Going to take and give it to Alex Patrick. He's going to try to turn the corner, and he's going to get knocked down by the Seminoles pretty quickly right there. And on the tackle that time was number 21. That was Jalen Burnett, the outside linebacker, the outstanding senior for the Seminoles. So at third down. Ball rests on the 34. Got to get to the 26 to pick up a first down. Third down and 8. This time Foster will be to this side. In the middle, in the slot, will be Henderson. On the inside will be Jalen Jones. Scott going to take off and run. Now he's got room to run. He's got a first down. If he can get there, he does. Inside the 20, maybe the 17. And they're going to mark him inside the 15 all the way down to the 14. So a 20-yard pickup on third down and 8. And it keeps the drive alive for the Red Devils. And they got first down and 10. And they knock on the door in a 24-16 ball game. 6:17 to go in the third period of play. Bunch backfield this time. Going to take and going to leave it with Alex Patrick, and he has got plenty of room to run, and he's going to get all the way down to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 8. Second down and maybe 1. Scott going to give it to Patrick, and he's going to step in there for a touchdown. So a 6-yard touchdown run. With 5:37 to go in the third. So Patrick. They'll go for 2. Going to take, and we're going to, let's see, we got a flag here. We got a timeout. We got a timeout taken by Jackson. We'll leave it right here for right now. So Alex Patrick gets the score. Makes it a 24-22 game. And let's see if we can get you any scores. 4:04 left in the game. Single A here in Macon tonight in North Bibb County. Stratford leads Tattnall 21-7. Get you caught up, courtesy here of Michael Out, Central Georgia Sports Report. Glasscock County trails Ace 45-6. Richmond Academy 13, Baldwin 0, Dooley County 27, Hawkinsville 7. That's in the third. West Lawrence 35, Spalding 6. 7 minutes to go in the third. Wayne County leads Statesboro 14-7. That one's in the third. At the end of the third, they go to the fourth. So they'll go for 2 to try to notch things up here at the Ed DePore Sports Complex. Go with that offset full house backfield again. Going to run a little wildcat with Foster. He's going to step in. The Noles are going to stop him, I believe. No. Are they going to say he got in? Let's see. I think he got in, and he did. We're all knotted up at the end. Timeout on the field, 5:37 to go, 24 all.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
And welcome back as we kick it off. And a kick will go out of bounds, so the Seminoles will get the ball. And let's get the call here. I think that.
Kick out of bounds by Jackson. 5-yard penalty be added to where the ball went out of bounds. First down.
So the ball went out of bounds. They'll add it to the 36 update. Single A action, FPD 33, Wilkinson County 7. James Michael Reeves with a 29-yard field goal. It's 24-7. These are both single A scores in Macon tonight. Stratford over Tatnall with 3:17 left. Going to take and going to give it to Kwame Atkins, and all of a sudden this Red Devils defense has come to play. On the tackle for the Red Devils. And he's been a busy man tonight. Felix Hickson, sophomore, 6'3", 270. He's a big one. Victor Dixon comes in with his play from Coach Spoons. Loss of 1 on that one, 2nd and 11. Take and look, and now the pocket's going to collapse on him, and he's going to throw it. And he had Jalen Kennedy on the 48-yard line. Threw it a little bit behind him, but he had it thrown into his arms, and he just dropped it. So 3rd down. And Westside's going to take a timeout. Let's take it with them real quick. 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Make it a 15-second.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back on a 3rd down. Victor Dixon's going to scramble. Throw it over the middle, and it's going to fall incomplete. Good defense on the play back there. Tried to go to DeKendre Coates. Going to bring up 4th down. And a busy man in the secondary tonight, Anthony Henderson. So Dennis Foster will stand along his own 27-yard line waiting on this punt from Pedraza. He's had a booming kick with a spiral that got dropped that the Seminoles recovered and had one snapped over his head on his 2 punts here tonight. Good snap. Gets it away. Another pretty good kick. Lands on the 36 of the Red Devils. Bounces to the 26. Takes a nose bounce inside the 15. Going to roll dead at the 13-yard line. So nice kick by Diego Pedraza to help flip the field. And that puts the Red Devils on the 13 with 3:58 to go. Dublin 21, Dodge County 6. As per Michael Lau at Central Georgia Sports Report. Stratford leads 24-7 over Tatnall in North Macon. 1:53 left in that single A one. Here comes the Red Devils trying to move it around this near sideline, and Foster's going to get thrown out of bounds. But he's going to have a big carry. He's going to get almost 10 yards. I think he will. This may be a 1st down. Let's see where they mark it at. before he was thrown down. I believe Jalen Parker was one of them in there on the tackle. We have a flag on the play, and let's see where it was thrown at. That ball flags back on the 14. Chop block on the offense. Half the distance to the goal. Bring up first down. Again, this will take it to about the, let's see, will they move 6.5? Yeah, about the 6 is where they're going to put it. So it's going to bring up, got to get to the 23 to pick up a new set of downs. So first down and 17, but that moves the Red Devils after a good run by Foster, who's ran well here tonight for them. Upson Lee has scored on a 15-yard touchdown run. Mary Persons 30, Upson Lee 22 as we begin the fourth quarter. Thanks to Bill Weaver of the Macon Touchdown Club for passing that one along to us. Get to the 14, so pick up about 8 on the play. Gonna bring up a second down and 9. Ball's gonna be marked. Yeah, will they put it on a 14? Yeah, they will. Put it nose in there. Going to take, and this time he's going to hand it off, and he's going to pick up from about the 14 to about the 20, so he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. They'll mark him at the 19. And I think that was Anthony Henderson on the run. And on third down play, he's going to get the carry, and he's going to get Anthony Henderson's going to pick it up and go to the 27. So on the first down, ball on the 27-yard line, 2:28 to go. Take and going to give it to number 21, who's going to be the only man in the backfield that time, and he's going to go from the 26. He'll get to the 32. We're going to give him about 5 as they had it on the 27. And that was Jalen Medlock on the carry. So some fresh backs in there now for the Red Devils. Roll the clock with 2:15. Second down. Go to Medlock again. He's going to step in. He's got room to run, and he's going to push it all the way out to the 45-yard line. Make it the 44 before they bring him down. So 21, Jalen Medlock, the senior, has come in and sparked him now. Dennis Foster will come split to this far side. New running back in the game the last 2 carries. We're going to get a timeout, and we are, because they couldn't get a man off the field on the substitution that time. Trying to get number 51 off the field, and that was Cameron Thomas. And Westside has cost themselves a forced to take a timeout. We'll keep it here. Let's see if we can give you some.
Who's setting the tone for what leadership, scholarship, and citizenship looks like in our district. Follow our Victory in Progress on Facebook at
See if we can give you anything else.
www.facebook.com/bibschool.
Got some stuff out of North Georgia. Final Mount to Sales 54, Twiggs County 8. We told you Mary Persons was 30, Epsom Lee 22. That started the fourth. Veteran 16, Bainbridge 13. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Under 9 to go in the fourth. Waco 18, Bleckley County 14. Dublin 21, Dodge County 6. That was at the end of 3. That's the latest we got. Looking for that Dutchtown score against Jones County. It was tight at the half. Scott, this time he's going to give it to Medlock again, and he's got more than a little room to run before he's spun down on the play by number 19 for the Seminoles, and that was Jamie Cooper. But he's going to go all the way down to the 35-yard line. That's a big pickup, first down and 10. Now they bring in Alex Patrick. Jalen Jones to that far side. They'll go to Patrick. He'll go from the 35. He'll lean into the 30. He'll pick up 5 more. So it's coming in big chunks now for the Red Devils. We got 84 seconds to go here in the third period. Scott in a shotgun. Going to give to Patrick again. He's going to get 5 more, maybe 4. He'll get 5. He'll go to the 25. That should be enough for a first down. Nose into the football will touch it, and let's see. Will they measure this one? Will they be a little short? They may have to measure this one. 53 seconds when the clock stops. And they're going to call him just short on a second down play. So 2nd and inches here. Medlock back in the game. They'll go to him. He'll step in, and he'll go from needing about 7 or 6 inches, and he'll pick up 2, maybe 3 on the play. They're moving from outside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Pick up 2. Stops the clock for a moment. They set it now. 40 seconds to go. Take. Give to Medlock again. Gets outside if he can. No, he's going to stiff arm one man, break one tackle, and they're going to pile him up right there. He's going to actually lose yardage. And one of them on the tackle for the Noles, as the clock continues to run under 10 seconds, was Kennedy Parker. And the Red Devils are going to be content to let this clock run out. We'll go to the 4th. All knotted up at the edge, 24-24. We'll be back for the final period of play. It's the Gridiron Game of the Week on DSPN. We'll be back. Well, welcome back to the Ed. 2nd down and 12. Jackson has got the ball at the 25. We're all knotted up. 24-24. Gonna have to get that ball to the 14. We'll call it 2nd and 11. Jackson will go trips to this near side, empty backfield. Take and look and going to throw it underneath, and a bad decision, really. Maybe 2 yards on the play. Westside's going to wrap him up there pretty easily. They're going to give him, to the 23. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 9. Big play here for the Red Devils, maybe a bigger one for the Westside defense. 11-28, trips to this near side. Single setback will be Alex Patrick behind Josh Scott in a shotgun. Cameron Edwards, the only man slotted to that near side. Going to throw it a little fade to Cameron Edwards, and they're going to get a flag, and I don't know. They're going to call pass interference over there. And we'll look at it again up here. They're going to call that on Antonio Scott. Wow. Awful close. Looked like pretty good coverage downfield. So that's going to go half the distance to the 12, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 with 11-12 here in the final period of play. 24-24. Take and going to give it inside, and that time they went to see where they mark it. They got him all the way to the 6-yard line that time. Second down. Going to Medlock that time. We're going to get a false start here, and that's exactly what we're going to. That's going to back them up 5. That's going to move it back to the 11. Got to get to the 3. Medlock Patrick going to take, and they're going to give it to number 8 again, and that's Antavius Fish. They'll make that Medlock. No, that was Fish. Going to take, and they're going to jump it in for a touchdown. Jalen Medlock. From 4 yards out. So a 4-yard run by Medlock. Peyton Zimmerman on the extra point. Up and good. Timeout on the field. Jackson gets their first lead of the night, 31-24 with 9:55 to go in the 4th. We'll be back.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back to Ed DePore. The Red Devils get their first lead of the night on a 4-yard touchdown run by Jalen Medlock, who's come in this second half and provided a spark on this Red Devils rushing attack. The kick will come. Zimmerman kicks it off, and the up back will take it and comes this way. Seminoles got a man, Thomas, down this near sideline, going to get pushed out of bounds. Finally into Red Devils territory. Let's see where they mark him out. And they're going to give him the 45. And we have got a Red Devil down on the field, and we'll try to check and see who that is. Let's take a timeout here. 30-second timeout. While they look at it, we'll try to get the player identified for you.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
Welcome back. That was Ryan Langley that finally got up after on his own power. A little ginger on that right leg. DeKendre Coates will go split to the far side. Kwame Atkins will join him. They'll go trips to that far side for Victor Dixon Jr. alone in the backfield. Got Jalen Burden, and he dropped it. Barton dropped it right along the 38-yard line. Good play, just got to hang on to that one. He'll be split to this near side with Jalen Kennedy on the far side. They'll go Atkins, Thomas, and DeKendre Coates. Single set back again. Got a man, and that's Kwame Atkins. And that's going to go from the 45, and let's see where they get it to the 25. That's a 20-yard pickup. Stops the clock at 9:34, 31-24. Red Devils have gained their first lead of the night. Victor Dixon Jr. all by himself trips to this near side. All alone in the backfield. Looks, throws it, almost picked. Trey Jones, a cornerback, had his eyes set on him. Lucky that one wasn't a pick six. Victor Dixon, pump fake. Going to throw it out in the flat again and almost picked again. And, man, if he had just thrown that up top instead of trying to throw it flat, Jalen Kennedy might have walked in because he had the corner beat on that side. Trey Jones that time. He had over-the-top help from number 2, Gavin Glass, but he was coming late, and he had beat him on the route. He split to this far side. Inside split this time will be Thomas. Barton will be in the middle. Coach to the far side, along with Kwame Atkins. They'll go empty backfield on a 3rd down and 10 on the 25 after coming quickly down the field. Going to take and throw it incomplete. Not for sure what Victor Dixon Jr. was doing that time, and it's going to bring up a 4th down play. And I don't know if Kwame Atkins and him had a misunderstanding on the route, but you saw the frustration on Victor Dixon that time. Big 4th down play here. Victor Dixon going to throw. Try to go out there to Kennedy, and it's going to fall incomplete, and the Red Devils are going to take over on downs. Huge stop with 8:57 to go here in the third. So they got a big return on the kickoff after the Red Devils scored. Got a completion on the very next play for 20 yards to the 25-yard line, and it's 4 and out as the Devils defense stiffens. So now Josh Scott will come up. In a shotgun, gonna drop, gonna look, gonna throw a long pass down this way. It's gonna fall incomplete. He's trying to go for Dennis Foster. And they're gonna get pass interference on Westside. Did not see the flag come out. Moves the ball out to the 40-yard line on the 15-yard penalty. Single setback will be Medlock. Make that Alex Patrick. Going to throw it out here, and he was trying to go to Dennis Foster along the 47-yard line. Not for sure if number 23 back there, Keyshawn Rivers, didn't get a hand on that ball or a finger on it just as it ended. Take a look at it. Maybe not. Take and going to leave it inside, and Medlock is off to the races again. He has had a good night here, especially in this second half. And I'm sorry, that was Alex Patrick that time on the carry. Cameron Edwards split to this near side. Go to Patrick again. Steps in after the first down run. Might get a yard on it. Let's see where they mark it. The ball in Seminoles territory at the 40. They're going to mark it at the 43. Got to get to the 34. 2nd and 9. And we're going to get movement along the line for the Red Devils. That's going to back them up 5 on a 2nd and 9. We're going to bring up a 2nd and 14. Moves them back from the 44, maybe the 43. Yep, that's what it'll be, back to the 48. 7:51 to go here. Red Devils had their first lead of the night at the 9:55 mark. Take and going to hand it inside, and that time they go to number 6, Anthony Henderson, and the Seminoles read it pretty good, and one of the men that led the charge was number 21 that time, Jalen Burnett, the senior linebacker. So it brings up a 3rd down and 14. Got to get to the 34 to pick up another first down. Go empty backfield, trips to this near side. Josh Scott looks over to Coach Myrick for the play. Take, going to throw it out here, and he's got it completed to a man. He's going to drop it on the ball, and the Noles are going to recover it. Went to Anthony Henderson around the 47-yard line. Would have been well short of the first down, and the Noles get a recovery. And we'll see who got on it. And I believe that was Jadarius Mann on the recovery. Victor Dixon Jr. straight back, got time, steps up in the pocket, boom, got with Canada, and he let it go right through his hands on the 35-yard line. And number 21 for the Red Devils, Jalen Medlock, lowered the boom on him. Boy, he had it right in his hands and just dropped it. From the 43, .646 to go. Victor Dixon's going to run a quarterback draw, get to midfield and more, cut it back in on the 45, go to the 40, fall into about the 37, 38-yard line. They'll mark him at the 37 before he's brought out of bounds. That time, finally knocked out by Trey Jones. Stops the clock at 6:38. Khalil Jackson will be his running back. To Kendra Coates to that far side in a slot. Thomas will be the wide out. Jalen Barden to this side along with Canada in the slot. Close in. Going to take, and Victor Dixon's going to run that draw again. 35, 34, 32. Number 50 on the tackle that time, hanging on, and he's had a good night here tonight. Felix Hickson. Khalil Johnson will be the setback. Victor Dixon going to look, going to throw a fade round that far side, and they're not going to call a flag, and the man put an arm around him over there. He was going for Thomas, and the cornerback on that side may have held him up a little bit, but they didn't call it. Victor Dixon in the shotgun. Boy, they're lucky they didn't get a pass interference call on that one looking at the replay. Khalil Johnson with the run, and that's going to bring up a third down, and we've got a Red Devil on the ground. And we'll try to check a number for you. Let's take a 30-second timeout. 31-24, 5:39 to go here in the fourth. We'll be back.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Welcome back, and this time, this is 42 Ryan Langley again, and this time he is not putting any weight on that leg. And they get him to the bench, and the trainers are immediately going to look at him, and it looks like, not for sure, not putting any weight on that right side leg. He got banged up on that last series, kind of limped off, and looked like that right lower leg was giving him a little bit of a problem. And he's on the sidelines now. Back to the action. Victor Dixon Jr. on a 4th down play. Got his man, and he steps out of bounds, and that's Thomas. And he's going to step out inside the 25. Let's see where they mark him. Maybe the 23. That's enough for a first down. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Victor Dixon Jr. Johnson, the lone setback, and we're going to get a flag, and I think we're going to get encroachment. Yes, we are. So the ball's on the 23, and it's going to make it 1st and 5 from the 18. So that'll put it on the 18-yard line. Nose into the ball will touch it. 5:28. Khalil Johnson will be in the backfield this time. They'll fake it, and Victor Dixon Jr. will pull it down. Quarterback's going to run the draw. He's going to fall across the 15 into about the 11-yard line, and that should be enough for a first down. And that will. First down and 10. Will they mark it on the 11 or the 12? Maybe the 12. That's where they're going to put it at. Needed to get 13 and got just enough. Take. Quarterback's going to run the draw again. Khalil Johnson. And Victor Dixon Jr. is going to put the Seminoles on the board with a 12-yard quarterback draw. And he ran that play 4 times out of 6 plays in that series. So Victor Dixon Jr. gets a 12-yard touchdown run at 4:58. And we're all close to being tied up. It's 31-30. Pedraza with the extra point. We'll try to knot things up here at the end. Snap, touch, kick is up, kick is good. Timeout on the field. We're all knotted up at the end, 31 all. Hang on, we'll be back.
Dr. Lee Stockslager and Dr. John Coe at North Macon Dental Associates are proud supporters of high school athletics. Their office welcomes new patients and offers treatments that include routine checkups, restorations, crowns and bridges, oral surgery, Zoom whitening, and implant dentistry. They also treat orthodontic patients with Invisalign. Visit us online at northmacondental.com.
Welcome back. We're all tied up, 31 apiece, 4:58 to go in this one at the Ed DePore Sports Complex. Pedraza will kick it off. Going to kick a little short pooch, and it's going to land inside the 38. And the Red Devils going to have a man pick it up, and that's big. It just kind of stood in the air there for a minute. And number 30 for the Jackson Red Devils may have saved or made the play of the night, Jalen Roberts, a fullback. That ball bounced up in the air, and there were Jackson men on either side, and Seminoles are coming, but nobody could get there from Westside, and he finally scooped it up in the air and brought it back to the 47-yard line. So Jackson will set up shop with 4:58. First down and 10. Scott takes and gives it number 13, Alex Patrick. He's going to step in there for maybe a yard or two before he's brought down by number 38 for the Seminoles, and that was Adacian Carter. Second down, we'll give him 3 on the play. Nose into the ball at the 49. 4:27 clock run. Jackson takes her time getting the play in. Fish will be in the backfield along with Patrick and Medlock. Scott in a shotgun. Going to take and give it to Medlock. He's had a big second half. He's going to get loose for a little bit. Cross the midfield stripe. Get into Westside's 48. Got to get 4 yards on the play. 3:59. Crowd comes to their feet here. Third down. Going to take, and the quarterback, no, he's going to try to go inside. Direct snap to Alex Patrick. Westside shuts him down. He's going to lose yardage. They're going to give him forward progress back to the 48. 4th down. Jalen Barton stands along his own 18, 17-yard line. 3:01 clock runs, tied. Snap. Gonna kick a spiral off the side of his foot. Barton's gonna take it on the 17. Needs a block. Can't find one. Gets a second, maybe to the 31. We'll keep it right here. Don't forget to hang around for the Pond Max Player of the Game coming up at the end of this one. And also the final verdict, our post-game wrap-up presentation presented by Lester Miller, attorney at law. The final verdict on this one coming from Ed DePore shortly. 2:47 to go. Victor Dixon's going to run that little quarterback draw again, and that ain't going to work too good this time, as number 33, James Trey Butler, will be from his linebacker position making that play. Trey actually over there on a counterback. Defensive tackle is going to go with a 4-3 on the defense. Victor Dixon skips it out here to Canada. Canada's got room to run, 45. And finally push him out of bounds along the 47. Good hard running. And that's going to give him a first down. Let's see where they mark him. They're going to put him directly on the 45. But that's enough. 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go in this one. Seminoles up to the line. 2:06 to go. Splits to each side. Victor Dixon going to take and give it to Kwame Atkins. He's going to get from the 45 to the 48. 1:59 to go. Tried to spring a little quick draw there. They're only going to give him 2 yards to 47. Clock ticks at 1:51, now 1:50. Got to hurry and get the play in. If you're Westside here, you're letting too much time run off the clock. Finally get the play in. 1:40, 1:39. Tied up at 31 apiece. Throw it in the flat to Kwame Atkins. Make that Marquise Thomas, and he's going to get stood up on a good defensive play by the Red Devils, and they're going to stop his forward progress at the 48. Clock continues to run. No urgency here from the Seminoles, and I don't understand it. 1:17, 1:16, 1:15. 1:10, 1:09. They still don't have a snap off. Ball on a third down play from their own 49-yard line. Victor Dixon Jr. gets it. Got pressure. Steps away from it now. Looks. And let's see, we got a flag. And that came from the side judge and on that far side. False start on the offense. Let's see if they put any time back on the clock. Third down, that's going to be 3rd down and 11. This clock ran down all the way 59 seconds. They ran 2 plays from like 141 or 151. They'll go trips to this near side, empty the backfield out on a 3rd down and 11. Victor Dixon Jr., he's got pressure coming. Throws it down the middle, and it's going to be intercepted. And coming back this way with it is Anthony Henderson, and he's going to cross midfield. Trying to go to number 1, Marquise Thomas. And now with 32 seconds, Jackson's got a shot here. Wow. Huh. Ball on the 44. 32 seconds left. They trailed all night till they tied it in the third with 5:37. They finally took the lead at the 9:55 mark, but then Westside tied it up. Josh Scott got a man open in the flat inside the 37, maybe the 36. Dennis Foster, 23 seconds, second down. Ball at the Seminoles. Let's see where they finally mark it. They're going to put it on the 37. We got a timeout. We'll take it with them. Hang on. 23 ticks when we come back. We're all tied up. We'll be back.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
Welcome back to the Ed. 25 seconds to go in this one. Westside had a shot with 1:51 to go in the game. Tried to drive it through an interception. Red Devils ran it back. Now on a 2nd down and 4. From the Westside 36, 25 seconds to go. Scott gonna look. Have to throw it in a hurry. He had a man coming on him, and that was number 32 for the Seminoles, and that was Javante Fox. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down with 21 seconds left in this one. 31 each. Knowles trying to get the crowd up. Jackson's going to stand up and yell at their team as well. Josh Scott going to go trips to this near side. Single setback will be Alex Patrick. Going to look, got pressure, throws it in the middle screen. Patrick's got it on the way, 25-20. Falls down on the 19, 13. Going to stop the clock while they move the chains. Ball on the, let's see, they'll mark it on the 17, I'm sorry. 13 seconds to go. Scott up to the line. Will they try to throw it quick and then try to reach for a game-winning field goal? Going to throw it in the ground, and that's what they're going to do. Going to stop the clock at 10 seconds. Let's see now. Was there a flag on this? No, there was not. 35-second clock is rolling. They have not used a timeout here. 10 seconds. Patrick will be the lone setback. Ball is on the 17-yard line. It would be about a 33-yarder to reach from here. Maybe a 35. Scott with 10 seconds. Throws a fade in the far corner. Incomplete. They didn't call the flag that time, and Jackson wants the flag. And I think that was Cameron Edwards he was going after. 7 seconds left on the clock. Ball on the 17. Yeah, that was Edwards he was going for. Here we go. 7 seconds, 3rd down. They blow the whistle in on the incomplete pass. Trips to this near side. Single setback. Going to take and going to give it to the tailback. He's going to step in down to the 12, and that's where they're going to take their timeout with 1 tick on the clock. You got to be kidding me. Well, here we go. Peyton Zimmerman to win it. 31-31. Out of the hole to Gavin Glass. It'll be a 30-yard attempt. Seminoles have 2 timeouts. Will they use them? And they will. Coach Spoons will call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. While we do that, let's see if we can get you some more finals. We'll take a look real quick here. See what we can find. Well, here we go. Westside's got one in their pocket left now on another timeout. Let's see if Coach Spoons will use it. Peyton Zimmerman will try it again. Nope. Westside takes their final timeout. Now let's see if we can get back and get you some scores here. See what we got. Well, I got a lot of stuff here north of us and trying to figure out if we can get something a little closer. Dublin 35, Dodge County 6. Bleckley County has beaten Waco 21-18. Thomas County Central 40, Worth County 12. Here we go. No timeouts left. Got to kick it here. Zimmerman gonna try to kick it to win it for the Red Devils. $31 or we get free football. Two seconds to go. Snap, touch, kick is up, and it is good. Good. On a penalty play, they roughed the kicker, but it won't matter. Number 19, Zimmerman, has done it. Peyton Zimmerman has done it. He kicked it true, and he got really racked on the play. Well, what a game. 34-31. When we come back, we'll have our Pond Max Player of the Game. And we'll wrap it up with our final verdict presented by Mr. Lester Miller, attorney at law. Timeout. We'll be back after this.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce from our original recipe. And authentic toppings like crispy Old World pepperoni. Because the Italian way is worth celebrating. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to America's most loved pizza. Hello, Marco's.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
And welcome back to Ed DePore Sports Complex as we go down on the field, and we've lost our Pound Max player of the game. Let's see if we can get him back there for you real quick. And there he is, number 19. Peyton Zimmerman with ice water in his veins kicks it through from 30 yards out, and he is our Pound Max player of the game. Congratulations, Peyton. Very well done. Now it's time for the final verdict on this one, presented by Lester Miller, attorney at law. Well, what can we say? We started at the first period with 10:43 to go. Kwame Atkins got the Noles on the board with a 23-yard touchdown run. Westside's extra point was good by Pedraza, made it 7-0. Then the Noles make it a 2-touchdown lead with 4:23 to go in the first. On a Victor Dixon to Jalen Barton touchdown pass, Pedraza kicks the extra point. It's 14-0. Finally, it was a 9-yard pass from Josh Scott to get the Red Devils on the board in the second period at the 9:40 mark. Made it 14-6. They went for two. It was no good. Then Victor Dixon answered right back with 7:43 to go in the second. It was a 17-yard pass to Marquise Thomas, made it 21-6. Then Josh Scott with 6:22 to go in the second for the Red Devils. A 3-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good, made it 21-13. And then in the second, with only 21 seconds to go in the half, Pedraza for Westside kicks a 22-yard field goal, making it 24-13. We went to the half, we thought. But then it was Zimmerman for the Red Devils with 6 seconds to go. He kicked a 22-yard field goal, and that made us 24-16 at the half. Then in the third, Alex Patrick for the Red Devils with 5:37 to go in the third had a 6-yard touchdown run, and a 2-point conversion was good, and that knocked us up at 24 apiece. Then Jalen Medlock made it 31-24 on a 4-yard touchdown run at 9:44 to go. And then Victor Dixon found the end zone for the Seminoles with 4:58 on a 12-yard run. The extra point was good, and we were tied right there. Westside had stopped Jackson and had driven it all the way down inside the 40. They threw an interception. It was run back. And then with 2 seconds to go on the clock, Zimmerman connected on the game-winning 30-yard field goal to win it for the Jackson Red Devils. And that, folks, is the final verdict on this one, presented by Lester Miller, attorney at law. So that's going to do it. Your final from the Ed DePore Sports Complex, 34-31. Jackson Red Devils come back in the fourth period to take the lead and win this one. Don't forget Monday night, the Macon Touchdown Club. For more information, 6:30 at the Methodist Children's Home on Pierce Avenue. Visit MaconTouchdownClub.com. We'll see you next Thursday night live from Marco's Pizza on Riverside Drive for Gridiron Gab. Lots of great college football on the weekend. We'll see you Monday night at the Touchdown Club, next Thursday night at Marco's Pizza, next Friday night from the stadium. Your final once again, Jackson Red Devils come back on a 30-yard field goal as time runs out. They win it 34-31 over the homestanding Westside Seminoles. We'll see you next week, everybody. Our time is up. We thank you for yours.